Hi Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. This video is part 2 of my earring collection. Now in this video I'd like to go through all my composed type earrings, basically any hooks, hoops, anything I wear in my first holes. As you know, I only wear studs in my second holes, and I've already shown that on a previous video, so if you haven't seen that, please go back and see it. Otherwise, I have got a quick review in the top of this video. This is basically all the studs that I wear, and if you want to know more about them, just check out that video that I did. Now, I have got my catalogues here, so I will show you them in the catalogue at the same time so you can get the codes, so hopefully that will be helpful. But basically I do have quite an array of different pieces. Most of them are really old. I love the old Pandora earrings. I haven't really bought too many of the new ones, or I mean, Pandora sort of has been out of earrings for a long time. I know they're starting to get back into them with the Pandora Me and that are all, you know, ones that you can change around. Otherwise, they've mostly had just like sets. So, I mean, I do have some of the studs in the sets that came out previously. The first hooks I would like to show you are some I picked up recently. They were actually a deal that I got when I bought a pair of earrings, so I haven't really started wearing these ones. Sorry about that. Yeah, so these ones are quite large, and they're not too bad, but like I said, I haven't really started wearing them. But those ones there are in my catalogue, and this is the code for that. So they were quite cheap at the time, but they can cost a lot if you know, have to track them down now unless they're in a set. Okay, the next set I have, that I do have more than one pair of these. They are very good and comfortable, and I wear this size a lot more. So these are the small ones. Now they do have the codes, but they're probably too small to really see. But I wear those a lot. So the code for them is that. Now the next ones I have are the sparkly hooks. Now you may notice that they're a completely different design. Now I don't like these as much because you can only hang one thing on them instead of the others you can sort of layer. But if you just want to have one simple design, they're really, really pretty. And I do have more than one pair of those as well. So they're just called cubic zirconia, and that's the code. And I'll show you the freshwater pearl ones because I'll show you them in a minute. So I've also bought these. So I did notice these weren't exactly the same. I feel like that one's got a, sorry, I feel like that one's got a slightly smaller actual cultured pearl. Yeah, they can be really nice, but again, you can only fit one set of dangles on these ones. And to be honest, this style is not my favorite, although it does add having something pretty to the design. So if like you put pearl dangles on, it actually adds to the design. Okay, now these ones I wear a lot, and these are just the oxidized twist hooks or hoops. I really love these ones. I've had these for a long time and they're really, really good. And these did come in 2 sizes, but I've only got 1 size in the book. So I'll show you the larger ones so you can compare. Okay, so these are the large. Now these also came in a large plain size as well, so I'll just compare the size. I mean, huge difference in size. So you can have both. It depends what you want to do with them or the size or shape of your ear. But I will show you something really cool that I do with the larger ones in the next video. So I will show you, the part 3 of the video will be basically the way I wear and style my compose earrings and other earrings in my collection. So the code, which I don't have the code for the large ones, but that's the code for the small ones. And I will show you the next ones as well. This is the code for the plain ones. Like I said, you can get the plain ones in the large size as well, but I don't have them, but my daughter does. And this is the smooth ones. So they're exactly the same size as the twisted ones. They just give a completely different look to the earring. Okay, now we also have these gorgeous ones that you would have seen me pick up recently if you've watched my other videos. These are just beautiful. When I got them, like, they're literally brand new. But I did pick them up from a pawn shop on eBay, so that was pretty crazy. Yeah, they've got little gold dots to hold in, I think the spinel. I think these ones are spinel. So they're very nice, but I have had a little bit of getting used to how I wear them, because I'm finding that I need to put an earring back on these, which goes on really well, mind you, if you ever don't want to lose your hook earrings. You can just pop these on and they hold the earring in place on your ear. If I don't do that, this earring, because it's so wide here, actually wants to fall forward with the earring on it. These are a beautiful earring. Okay, so just black spinel, and that's the code. Very hard to find, especially in good condition like I found them. Okay, now these are the little compose barrel earrings that they brought out. So the good thing about these is you can pop, let me just grab one. Any Openworks charm, and there's a lot more to choose from these days because a lot of them don't have threads. And you just pop that over and you just grab a hook and then you just pop that on. So that's how the little barrels work. So very, very simple idea, and can make any charm that doesn't have a core into an earring. So really fun to play with. The code for that is there. So as you can see with the prices, none of them were super duper expensive at the time, but because they're so rare now and there's not that many people selling them, they can get quite expensive. Okay, the next earrings I'd like to show you are these ones. Now these ones are Aquamarine, and I did pick them up pre-loved. And they do come in a wide variety of like blue, turquoisey type colours. Mine are quite light and I really, really like that. You can sort of, they're almost translucent in the fact that you can see the pattern or the texture of the stone inside. These are super old. They were a pair of earrings that I nearly passed on, but my husband said, no, you need to have them, they're beautiful. So I got them. So they do get quite a lot of love. They are really, really beautiful. Where am I going to put all these earrings? So many earrings. Anyway, these are the Aquamarine. That's the code. So they definitely sell for a lot more now than they used to. Okay, the next pair of earrings I have is Freshwater Pearls, and they've got flower up the top. Now I bought these pre-loved on eBay as well. Now this pearl is not very big, but it's really pretty, and these are the ones that I wear with my butterfly set. Now what's good about these is you can actually layer another flatter sort of earring on top if you want to. It's one way I do wear them. And there is a code, should be on that side. Not sure if you'll be able to read it, but it's on the flat side of the earring. So these are the white freshwater culture pearl. Okay, now these ones here I've had for a very long time. I do have the matching necklace as well. Now I've popped these on these earring hooks that I bought by themselves pre-loved, and they are off the Topaz earrings, also the Smoky Quartz ones that you could get a long time ago, but I've got a spare pair, and one of these went on really easy. The other one took a little bit to get it on because of the shape of the earring and the beaded detail. What's sort of like a rice chain. But I don't want to pull it off because I might not get it on again. So I've left them on the hooks, but I love these hooks. I love how they just fit flush down your ears. And these are really beautiful. Now they're Spinel, but they also call them Malamite, so I'm not sure exactly with the whole name thing, but it's a beautiful stone. And yeah, I've had these quite a long time. There are two versions that are very similar to this, and it does come in multiple colours. But yeah, like I said, I've had these for a long time. So, okay, so these are the black Spinel. In some of my other books they call them Malamite, and I think that's what the ME is for. And I just think that's a type of cut more than anything from what I could find out. In this book it shows the other version, so this is sort of the similar pattern, but I do actually like these ones because these ones you could like put a surround around them, but you could have it just like that. And there is other colours in this. I'm pretty sure they're not in this book though. No, they're not. Okay. If I come across them, I can show you them. Okay, so these ones are ones that I've purchased recently. They were with those large hooks and another pair of earrings. And these ones are light amethyst. And yes, guys, I know I don't like purple, but yeah, I'm actually warming to it, to be honest. I just love the cut of these. I have a bracelet with a couple of purple charms on them now, and these go really good with that. And I will show you how I design these because I wear these stacked with another set of earrings. These are beautiful. I got them for a really good price as a set. That's the back. And the code is on the end there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. There we go. Now these are meant to be oxidized around the earrings. So if you see them and they're darker, that's right. They are meant to be like that. But who haven't had them before, it must have worn off on the earring or when they were cleaning them or something like that. So they're fairly shiny, but not completely, like you can tell that there's still some of the oxidization on there and it's meant to be there. But aren't they beautiful? It's all shiny, sparkly. Yeah, they're really nice. Okay, so Pandora did use a lot of the light coloured amethyst. So they were pretty expensive, but I didn't buy anything like that. Okay, the next pair I have, these are black cubic zirconia. And show you. Now, as you can see, they match my ring. They go with a lot of my sets. I bought these and some other pair of earrings for like $50 for both pairs, and yeah, that was an absolute bargain. These are really nice. They're great to have. Like, I never wear them with just that the way they are. I always like will stack something inside them. But yeah, they're really, really nice. And the code, I think, is up the top there. It's very tiny. Yeah, I've had these for a long time now. But you can imagine if you had, say, that stacked, how beautiful that looks. That's the code for these. I'll show you these while I've got the book out. Black crystal. Now these are the ones that I bought with these purple ones and the large hoops. So they stack really well inside, and they are normally, like when they're in Pandora, they're really expensive. I mean, I don't know why, because they're black crystal, but for some reason they were really expensive, and I could have bought them for $40, sort of when Pandora was selling out of them and stuff like that when they first retired, and I didn't. And for like years I was like, oh, they were so cheap and they're so hard to get now. My neighbor has just started up a whippersnapper. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. Hopefully not too much. But if I don't keep recording, I might not get through. But yes, isn't that really, really nice? And just being able to stack something like that. Like I said, in my next video, I will actually show you all of that. Okay, sorry about that. I just paused the video and shut the door. But it's that time of day where the neighbours' dogs are going crazy, and so are ours. Okay, the next pair of earrings that you may have seen me doing an unboxing of these. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. They are the Garden Odyssey white pearls, and oh, they are just so beautiful, and I really, really love them. There is a charm that goes with this and a ring as well, but just the earrings themselves are just beautiful. And of course you can get a different look by what hook you put them on. They're really, really beautiful. So as you can see, the size and even the color of this pearl and this one is very different. So they're quite a large pearl, about the size, not quite, but they're nearly the size of the Aquamarine one. So they are quite substantial, and yeah, they're really, really beautiful. I love these ones. And I have been wearing them a lot. I said when I got them and opened them that I would be, and I am. And this is kind of why I'm interested in getting the pearl necklace with the Pandora Me, because the only thing I don't have is a necklace to go with my pearls. Well, apart from the one that's on the butterfly, but I don't wear them with this set. So I'll put them out the way. Okay, so the white freshwater pearls, that's the code. Okay, the next set of earrings, they're sort of another one of those surround ones. These are two-tone, and you can see the 3 little dots of gold. And I got these a little while ago, I guess you could say, but they are beautiful. And what I really like about these is, being a surround, they're not really big, but they're not really small either, so you can, you know, like sort of pop an earring on the front of them if you want. They're really pretty. But when I do my other video and show you how things get styled, it's always good to know how big or small one of these surrounds are, because then you know what's going to fit with it. If it has, like these ones have a fairly flat back, so they do go up flat with the earring, whereas if you're going to have like the pearl, it sort of sticks out when you put it against the earring, unless it fits inside. So it's fun to try and work out which ones sort of fit better, look better, and that sort of thing. Okay, now there should be a code on it somewhere. Yep, down there. But yeah, I really like these ones. Okay, so the code is there for that one. There is a surround for an earring, sorry, a necklace part of that as well. Okay, now these ones here I've shown before when I did an unboxing. Oh, did I do not? I can't remember. I don't think I did an unboxing of these, but I have shown them with my forest bracelet. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. I really love these. Now these are called green synthetic spinel vintage lace, but a lot of people call these vintage allure, so I think it did depend on the country. Now they do have 14 karat gold holding in the spinel, and they usually sell for a decent price. Even when they were new, they weren't cheap at all. The whole set was quite an expensive set. But these are another set of earrings that I bought pre-loved. So as you can see by the price, not cheap. So buying them pre-loved, I did get a fairly good deal. Okay, the next ones I will show you, I believe these are Summer Breeze or something like that. Now there is a matching ring for this that you've probably seen on me. And these are blue topaz, and see they have the same hook that I've used on the black ones. And the reason that these ones actually fit on these hooks and a lot of earrings don't is because they've got a slightly bigger hole to join it on. They are really, really beautiful. And there was the brownie coloured version of this as well. Yeah, I've had these for a very long time. They're really, really nice. So these are the blue topaz, and then you have the Smoky Quartz one. Now you may be interested to know, I don't have these but my daughter does. They're the black onyx hearts, and if you can see the hook on these ones, they are the exact same shape but they're plain, so they do fit really nice on your ears as well. I was tempted at one point, because my daughter and I don't tend to double up much, that I would get these and not wear the hearts. This is a long time ago. Now the hearts are so well sought after, it's pretty impossible to even find any, but I could have got them so cheap. Like, as you can see, they weren't that dear at the time at all. Okay, now I do have another pair of topaz earrings which I have shown you before. And these are the ones that I had to replace because I did manage to damage the topaz. So I'm really, really happy to have these, and I've actually got spare hooks of these, and I often will wear them in my seconds just as a little hook, like a little hoop. These are gorgeous, love these. But the sad thing about me damaging these ones is they were actually my first ever pair of Pandora earrings, them and the studs. So that was very, very sad that I damaged these. But I'm glad to finally have a replacement. If you haven't seen the video, this is what I did to both of them. See how it's all funky? Yeah. I was putting eardrops in and I hadn't taken my earrings off. But yeah, so one day hopefully I'll replace the studs, but it's probably more important to replace the dangles while I could. So okay, there's a code for those. See how cheap they actually were. I thought they were dear at the time, and I bought them when they were retired on sale. But at that stage I still wasn't spending very much on Pandora at all. Okay, so that book that I've been going through, and I don't think I've shown you this one at all, a catalogue. Looks like this. So it has some really nice pieces in it. A lot of earrings. But yeah, I've had this book a long time. Okay, the next earrings I'll show you is, these are black Spinel. And they go with those beautiful hooks I showed you before. Now this is my original ones that I literally bought these and these for $50. Like, I didn't even ask anybody's permission. I just hit the buy now. I didn't have to think about that. That was a no-brainer. So I wear these ones, or I always have since I got them, with these. So they look really good with these. But then the other day, not long ago, I found that second pair for a really good price. And so they come with these. So you can see that these look a lot sort of shinier and newer, and that black isn't fully oxidized yet and all that because they're so new. You know, I don't even think I've worn these yet. I don't even know if I should have bought them, to be honest, but we'll see whether I decide to keep them all or not. But they are gorgeous, and I didn't want to regret the decision of not getting the hoops, or the hooks. It's obviously the code. You can see that on the side, but they are gorgeous and so hard to find. They're in this book here. It's one of my favorite books that I showed. This book originally, I think that was my daughter's, and then I found one of my own, so I'm really thankful for that. So they're black Spinel, and they are a two-tone. Now the other thing I'm going to show you is a pair of hooks that I don't actually have a book that shows them exactly in it, but basically the part of the Flow collection. So these are some of the Flow ones, and I would have loved this big ones. Now that was a collection that was out a long time ago, but I bought these ridiculously cheap in a Pandora store years ago. Years ago, they were a good price, and I thought, well, I've never really seen them before, and my daughter's actually got the matching bangle to these. But they are really nice. They're very, very, like, not heavy in your ear, but solid, like a solid pair of earrings. Solid silver. Yeah, but they're really nice. They would go really well with, so the star earrings could go with them because they've got that nice little shape. Very, very shiny. Yeah, the flow collection was really pretty actually. Based on the pieces I have seen. But yeah, they're really old earrings. Okay, so a couple of other pairs of hooks that I have is these ones here. Now these are large ones, like these ones are large. But these ones I wear all the time. Like they're a real go-to. But they don't fit all of the earring, like the dangles on them, because they're bubbly, they're a little bit thicker. But I typically wear them with these earrings. So I really like that combo. But they are super hard to find. But really, really nice. And I have those in the book for the code, in case you're wanting to find them. And then another pair that's really hard to find is the flower ones. These are very well sought after and extremely hard to find, but I'm so thankful that I managed to pick them up. They're just beautiful. I love wearing them, and I love the fact that you can see the flower really well when they're in your ears. Now these ones here are the flower ones. Very hard to see. The book is so tiny. Now this is the little mix and match book that I've found them in. Oh, and these are one of those other earrings that I was telling you about. That's one of the other colours. Okay, and the reason I've got this book out as well is because I managed to pick these up not too long ago for a really good price, and these are Peridot. Now these are really pretty. I really love the colour of them, and they can sell for quite a lot, but I didn't pay heaps for them. But these ones also came in blue, so they're really nice, but they're a good stacking piece. And I actually wear the purple with it because it goes with my bracelet. So these are super duper old, very, very old earrings. I do not remember them being in store. So they're the Peridot, these ones here. So they came in citrine and they came in topaz. Hopefully you caught all that. And then I found another old catalogue that's got a few extra bits in it. This catalogue, I should probably show it to you sometime. It's really cool, but I'm zoomed in too far to show it today. I have, it's funny the things that must be older or newer that you wouldn't necessarily expect. Okay, so these ones are the original heart ones. You see the tiny little heart down the bottom? It's a long time before I tracked them down. But I did have the other heart ones with the heart on the front, and they're the style of these ones. And I found that the heart made it sort of pull forward because it was a little bit heavy, and I really don't like this style one as much as this style one because you can only put one thing on it. So this is quite nice, and they're super old. Okay, so the code for these ones is that. And the last hooks that I've got to show you is these gorgeous, I love these so much, flower ones in 14 karat gold, and they are the same as the silver ones but in gold. It took me a long time to get them, and I did manage to find a second pair for my daughter as well recently, and they are really, really pretty. So I do have a pair of earrings that I wear specifically with these, but they're beautiful. So this is the gold ones. Now, one more thing that I bought quite a while ago from actually the store up here where I'm living now, and I bought them for $30, but they're super duper old. I don't even know how they were still in the store. These are actually original pink opal earrings. Now these ones, unlike the purple ones, are actually shiny on the outside, but they are different. Sorry, I'm a little bit blurry. There you go. So they're really nice. It's the code. Now they're different in a way from the purple ones. I thought they were going to be the same, but the purple ones, if you have a look at them, turn it up that way, so they're up the same way. See how the purple ones are more flush against your ear, and these ones stick out a bit further? That makes a difference when they're actually on an earring. These ones don't sit as flat. Not that it's a terrible thing, but it just changes maybe what you want to put with it. So that's the code for those ones. So the fact that I paid $30 for them, I thought that was pretty good. Now I do have a couple of other pair of earrings that I don't have in any books that I've found recently, but they're super old and definitely worth showing. Now these ones here are called Diamond Delight. Now I've had these for a very long time now, and I do have the whole matching set. I have the earrings, I have the necklace, and I have the ring. But these are got 14 karat gold around diamonds, and they're called Diamond Delight hoops, and they're very, very beautiful. Oh, sorry. Tricky holding onto them. So yeah, I really love them, and they've got a decent amount of diamonds. Now the other pair I picked up for an absolute bargain. Like, I've seen these sell for like $400 plus, and I didn't pay anything like that. In fact, the rest of my family couldn't believe how cheap I got them for. Now I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they are Onyx, I believe, and 14 karat gold. These are super old, very tiny. They were actually smaller than I expected them to be. But they are old, very, very rare Pandora. And I do wear these with my gold hooks, as you can imagine, and I do have a little stack that I wear them with. But I'll show you more about that in the styling video. But yeah, really surprised and shocked to have them, especially at the price that I paid. Now I'm pretty sure that was it, and the neighbours are obviously going to make some more noise, so I better go. But I really enjoyed showing you my earring collection, and I will hopefully get another video done really soon to show you how I style all my composed earrings, because they're just really fun to play with, and if you've never owned any composed, they are fun to track down and see what styles go with what, and you can mix and match, and you know, there's no real rules. As long as you like it and it looks good and it's comfortable and it's not too heavy, then it's great to use and to wear and stuff. So they are an alternative to just having bracelets or earrings that are always the same. But thank you for spending some time with me. I know it's probably a very long video, but I guess until next time, take care.